In the heart of a deep green jungle, where every creature feared the roar of the mighty tiger, lived a playful monkey who believed that even the wildest heart could feel kindness. But what happens when kindness meets danger? When fear faces compassion? This is the story of a monkey who dared to help his enemy, and how that single act changed two lives forever. The tiger ruled the jungle with power and pride. Every animal trembled at his growl, his piercing eyes, and his razor-sharp claws. When the tiger walked to the river, even the crocodiles swam away. When he hunted, the entire forest turned silent. He was the king, but like many kings, he was lonely. Because where there is fear, there can be no friendship. The tiger's strength gave him food and territory, but it also built impenetrable walls around his heart. High in the trees lived a curious monkey, cheerful, chatty, and loved by all. He believed that the world wasn't just about power, but about peace. He often told his friends, if we only care for those who can help us, we'll never truly understand kindness. One sweltering afternoon, as the sun burned softly through the canopy, the tiger was chasing a deer near the riverbank. He didn't see the trap the hunters had laid. Suddenly, the tiger roared in agony. A sharp net pulled him down, wrapping tightly around his powerful body. He struggled, he thrashed, he roared, but the more he moved, the tighter the net became. Soon, his voice turned weak, his pride shattered, his power useless. For the first time, his eyes filled with a terrifying vulnerability. Birds flew away in a panic, deer scattered, and every creature whispered, "The tiger has fallen." No one dared to go near, except one. From the branches above, the monkey watched. He saw not a monster, but a creature in pain. He thought to himself, he's my enemy. He could kill me with one swipe of his paw. But look at him now, helpless. The monkey hesitated. His friends shouted from the safety of the trees, "Don't go near him. He'll eat you the second he's free." But the monkey replied softly, his voice full of resolve, "If we only help the ones who are safe, then what is kindness for?" Slowly, carefully, he climbed down. He looked directly into the tiger's eyes, once full of rage, now filled with desperation and pain. The tiger, surprised, growled weakly, "Why would you help me, little monkey?" The monkey replied, "Because today you need help, and tomorrow I might too." With that, the monkey started biting and pulling at the thick ropes with all his tiny strength. Hours passed. His small hands began to bleed, but he didn't stop. At last, with a final desperate tug, the net tore open. The tiger was free. The great cat stood up, limping, and looked at the small creature who had saved him. The entire jungle held its breath. Would he attack? Would he let out a triumphant roar? But instead, the tiger simply bowed his head. "You're not like the others," he said, his voice quiet and heavy with emotion. "You showed mercy to a beast like me." The monkey smiled, exhausted but content. "Maybe now you'll see that kindness isn't weakness." The tiger walked away, slowly disappearing back into the shadows of the forest. And from that day on, no animal ever saw him hunt near the trees where the monkeys lived. Seasons changed. The jungle grew lively and peaceful again. One day, the monkey wandered far from home, searching for sweet, exotic fruits. He climbed onto a field near a human village and, in his excitement, stepped right into a hunter's cage trap. The door slammed shut behind him. He was caught. He heard the hunters cheering nearby. "We got one. We'll sell him at the market tomorrow." The monkey cried for help, but his friends were too far away to hear. Night fell, and the forest went silent. He sat alone in the cage, shivering, remembering the day he had freed the tiger. Maybe kindness was foolish after all, he whispered sadly to the cold moon, but destiny was listening. Far away, the tiger's sharp ears picked up the faint sound of human voices echoing through the trees. And beneath them, a familiar, desperate cry, the monkey's cry. He ran through the darkness, a blur of orange and black, until he found the hunter's camp. There, under the moonlight, was his friend, trapped just as he had been. Now, the tiger rumbled softly. It's my turn to repay the debt. When the hunters slept, the tiger crept closer. With one powerful swipe of his claw, the cage broke apart. The monkey jumped out, trembling with relief and disbelief. You came for me, he stammered. The tiger looked at him, his gaze steady. You came for me once. How could I ever forget? The two sat together near the river, under the same moon that had witnessed their first meeting. You could have left me to die, the monkey said. No one would have blamed you. The tiger watched the water flow quietly. I once believed fear ruled this jungle. But your kindness showed me something far greater, respect. From that night onward, the jungle truly changed. Animals no longer saw the tiger as a monster, but as a quiet, watchful protector. And wherever the tiger went, monkeys played freely in the trees above him, safe under his guard. Kindness has a strange and beautiful power. It can turn fear into friendship and enemies into allies. Sometimes the ones we fear the most are just waiting for a small act of compassion to awaken the heart within. Remember, kindness doesn't make you weak. It makes you strong enough to change another soul. This was the story of the monkey and the wounded tiger. A story that reminds us that what you give to the world always finds its way back to you. True kindness expects nothing in return, yet it always returns, often in ways we least expect. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched your heart, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that inspire. We'll see you in the next one.